A 4-0 victory today over Brighouse Town. What were your thoughts on the performance?
I thought a good performance today. One of probably our better performances this year, really. I thought we started sloppy first 10. A little bit frustrated. I don't think we pressed them hard enough in the first 10, but I think as soon as we got a grip of going, on the front foot, I thought we just took the game over and played some good stuff. So really good football today and some really good goals.
Like you mentioned about Shildon sort of having a core of a side in there that are lower down where they probably should be.
Yeah.
How important was it to control it against these sort of sides? Because that's what we saw last season. They took advantage of 2 mishaps.
Yeah, but that's last season. This season, I think we built with a different side, different mentality, really. I thought we controlled the ball well. Obviously, we liked to play out from the back. We liked to control the game. And I thought we used it pretty well, and at times, probably second half, they probably got in 1 or twice. I think Seb pulled off 1 save second half, but apart from that, I think we could probably have another 3 or 4 really on top of the 4 that we got.
Obviously it took a real bit of quality from Terry to get that first goal. Just what a hit. Yeah,
we encouraged him more to shoot from outside box. He's an unbelievable technician and an unbelievable footballer, and he's got a great range of passing, an unbelievable shot on him. So anything over the 18, I'm really glad that he's shot and what an unbelievable finish right in the top corner. I'm really pleased for him today. I'm really pleased with Terry today. A tough one for him on Tuesday, but he's been an unbelievable play for us this year, and he'll probably if not one of the man at matches today.
Again, sort of having that sort of player that can spray the ball, can carry it, dictate play.
Yeah.
How important is it that sort of that natural pivot like that, even though Wedgbury were deeper?
Yeah, I think with Terry, obviously he's got the freedom to drop in alongside Wedge if he needs to and get the ball and get us moving if the centre half split and move. But also on the higher up the pitch, he's up there. He's got the licence to unlock doors and get people moving. I forget the countless times in the first half that he's got Jay Rollins just constantly running in behind. You're getting their left back nightmares, but it all came from basically from Terry basically going on the ball and getting high up the pitch and creating opportunities. So he did really well today, and I'm really pleased for him.
Hughes moved on to 16 goals for the season with obviously the second one well taken.
Yeah.
Great header for the first one. Could have probably got a hat-trick, as we've been mentioning last few weeks.
Yeah.
Again, how crucial is he to that focal point?
He's vital for us. Him and Big Jim are both a big presence. We play 1 or play 2, they're both vital to us. But I think Hughes is, I think the goals are given with him at the minute. I think he's on fire with that side of things. But that's the best I've seen him today in actually hold-up play. Everything that went up to him, it stuck. He had 1 touch, he laid it off in their centre half, just couldn't get a grip of him. And soon as the ball sticks in the final third for us, we've got so many runners, so much pace, but also quality. We're going to cause people problems. So for today, to me, his goals were good, but the opposite side of his game in linking play up today were exceptional. There were times that he got the ball down on his chest, he had no right to do it, and lay it off, and then we're in behind him, straight away. So good performance from him again. He's doing exceptional well.
And when you have sort of that big man up front, you can fall into a trap sometimes. But how important is it? The way that he does bring in people into play. We're not playing it just to his head. He's actually finding people. Yeah, definitely.
I think one of our tactics today into do that, because we were quite surprised that they came and played a high line. With the pace that we've got down the sides there, he sometimes can be kind of used as a little bit of a distraction. Everyone's worried about him. But really the focal point for us is getting it down the sides in the back 4, so as soon as they gave us space in behind with their high line, it allowed us to do it. But what I thought he did really well is that if once they're holding a high line, he's gone into his feet, he hasn't held on to it, allows them to drop, he's actually knocked it off, it's touched, gone, and we're in behind him again, and he's doing things quick, and it was vital for us, vital component today for us, and he's done really well.
Let's talk about the defensive side. Obviously another clean sheet, now into double figures for clean sheet this season in all competitions. After what we said about previously about conceding sloppy goals in the past, how brilliant have the defence been this season? And again today, obviously got in a couple of times, but then Seb's there to make the save.
Yeah, I think I want to make a special mention to Seb, because I think he's been unbelievable this year, and not just him. I think the goalie coach John Hudding getting the best out of him. He don't get you know, it's all right. Everyone roll together as a management team, and the goalie coach needs a big pat on the back, because I think Seb's gone up another level this year, and when we need him, you know, he's making that save, and that save's probably maybe only 1 or 2 a game, but he's making the right saves. He's coming for crosses, and obviously our game plan this year of playing out, he's an ideal goalkeeper to do that, because his feet is unbelievable. The overall defence, they've got themselves into routine now. The left hand knows what the right hand doing. The shape's pretty good, and we're defending. But I like to think that we defend as a team. You know, you've got a big wedge in front of us that picks up so many second balls and puts out so many fires. But then the front five that rat and get the ball back at the earliest possible time, so then the opposition can't try and hurt us. So I think defensively, the clean sheets are down to collectively as a team, and that's what's really pleasing me at minute in time.
Today's victory obviously took us into to third place, depending on the final result coming in. Thinking about the next 2 games in Cleethorpes and Hebburn, aside that 2nd and 4th currently, how important was today's win?
I keep saying it week in, week out at the minute in time, that I think the top 6 are so very similar. I think you just got to take it game by game. You can't get too high, you know, when you like today. We can't get too high. It's a win. It's 3 points. We move on to the next. But you can't get too low neither. If you know you pick up a little loss or you pick up a draw, it's ensuring that we're in the pack come December, and then we can put the foot down. So it's 3 points. Don't get me wrong. I'm pleased with his league position. I'm pleased with the games in hand we've got. I'm pleased with the goal difference we've got, because the goal difference is an extra point, and that could become vital at the end of the year. But it is 3 points. Pleased with today. Now we move on to Tuesday, which is another big game, and let's see how many points we can get out of that.
How much are you looking forward to the next 2 games? Obviously, two very difficult away trips, but you know, for those that are maybe neutrals or looking at the leagues, they'll be licking the lips, won't they?
Yeah, I think. I think the next 2 games is you know, we're going to be with the same mentality. We're going to go try and win. We're going to try and score as many goals as we can. We're going to go have a go at teams. We're not doing anything else different. So I think for the neutral, it could be interesting games, but it's exciting games as well. It's just, you know, this is why you want to be in football. This is why I want to manage Workshop Town. This is why I want to be here and at this, because you want to be at the right side of the table, and you want to be involved in these games. And hopefully we can, you know, get the points that we require and need, and keep the momentum going, and keep moving forward, and keep taking, you know, strides forward. Like today, you know, we've gone up in the league again. I see a couple of results have gone for us, but again, it's just 3 points. We've took another step up. We're going to Tuesday, and let's see if we can go even further.
And finally, because the weather doesn't look kind to what's coming over from Sheffield, but focusing on Cleethorpes on Tuesday night, what are your thoughts going into that one? Obviously, they contain the league's top scorer.
Yeah, I believe he's injured, so I think that might be a bonus. Listen, we personally went and watched them against Long Eaton. We've seen what they're about. We know what they're about. We saw what they're like last year. They're a good side. They're going to the playoffs for a reason. They're in the playoffs at the minute for a reason. I still think they'll be there or thereabouts. They're a strong outfit. They're a strong side. They've got many dangers, but so have we. And I'm not kind of worried about what they're going to do to us. It's more about how we can make them worry about us, you know, on Tuesday, and let's see what the game brings. But like I said, it's a game I'm looking forward to, but one that I want to really go and get my teeth into and set the lads off on a really and have a really good go.